do you think about me?
All right, welcome back. Episode 66 of the Being Him Show. What is this? So yours?
That is mine.
Today we have two of the Perth, what would you call them, Vinny?
Dickheads.
The best of Perth.
Some dubstep legends of Perth, I would say. We have Mr. Jaden VANM and Mike Dawson, aka DEXAMP, aka two members of Bunda.
Say hi, Mike.
Hello.
Say hi, Mike.
Hello.
It's all right, bro. You'll warm up to it. You'll warm up to it. So yeah, let's kick started off. Tell us a bit about yourself.
My name's Jaden. I'm 21.
Are you 21?
Are you 21?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
He's younger.
Bro, I actually
You're younger.
Yeah.
You're younger.
Are you fucking kidding?
I feel old now.
I've been making music for, say, like coming on 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, long ass
What
time.
the fuck, bro?
I don't know. It depends if you count like making music on like a fucking iPad. Because my parents wouldn't let me get a laptop till I was like 13. But the first thing I got on my laptop when I was 13 was Ableton.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
So,
Don't.
but yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
I've been making music for like 7 years, I think almost 8 now. I mainly made like melodic dubstep for like 5-6 years, and then about 1.5 to 2 years ago I switched to rhythm. I made a little bit of breakstep, but I sucked at it. So yeah.
Fucking hell. I didn't realize you guys were producing that long. That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, long ass time. I think as well, like when it comes to like me and him, we've been like sort of around the same circle, because like my homies from like 6-7 years ago are like the same homies I have now, like Alias. You know, me and Alias been friends for like 6 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually like that. Me and Bo, I knew Bo when I was like 14. I was hanging out at his house and shit.
Holy
We
crap.
like became friends through music. So
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, we always say that music brings people together. I find, especially in Perth and Australia, really, to be honest.
yeah,
What did you start off making? Like when you first got your iPad?
I've always been into dubstep. So I think it started out as like dubstep, but it was like really like I was too young for like rhythm and shit like that. A lot of people discovered rhythm when they started going out clubbing and whatnot. I think I first discovered rhythm when I was like 16, 17. It's like purely because Ominous released on an Excision compilation.
Yeah.
So, but I started out making dubstep and then really got into like trap and halftime.
Yep.
And then when I started VANM, it was like only halftime, and then that shifted off into dubstep and stuck with dubstep ever since.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nice. I actually remember your first set. I remember you got booked, and that's when I found out about you, and you didn't know how to mix on CDJs. And you had to, learn in a week, wasn't it? Or 2?
Yeah. Did Hudson talk to you about it?
No, I just saw it on Facebook because you're
Right.
like, I need some
Yeah.
CDJs to practice on.
Yeah, because I was talking to Hudson about it because Hudson hit me up and he's like, you can practice at mine. I never ended up practicing at his. I practiced at Bo's because Bo's got like RZXs.
Yeah.
So it's like, they're not like CDJs, but they're like, imagine like the biggest controller ever.
Yeah.
So like that. So I ended up practicing on that. But yeah, when I got booked, I had no clue how to DJ. Had to learn within like 2 weeks.
Did you know how to mix on a controller?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Dude.
That, like, how do you reckon you went then? Like, because I remember being there and I thought you did great, but how do you reckon you did, like, compared to now?
Oh, compared to now,
Yeah.
it sucked. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I think the big thing is like the soft skills. Like, I think making music for such a long time, you get like an ear for shit.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people just like find it hard. Like, when do I introduce the next song?
Yeah.
When do I like transition this? Like, what comes next? Shit like that. Whereas like when you've been like making and listening to music for so long, it's like it's second nature in your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that part was fine just because of like making music for years. But when it came to DJing, song selection was really bad.
The big thing I say is like song selection and like your transitions, a good flow in a set, I think always will make you into a better like performer.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the song selection I had, it was what I was like digging, but it was like, you know, there's like a difference between listening music and music you'd play out, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the lines were very blurred for me.
Yeah.
So like this, like sure, the set was cool and like I think I played well. But like a lot of the songs I played were just like stuff I'd listened to.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that could like get a crowd going or like get everyone hype and shit like that. I'm sure everyone was vibing, but
Yeah,
you know.
100%. What about you, Mike? When was your first set?
It was a bit of a train wreck for me. I still use sync to this day. I can't actually DJ.
It's okay. You produce, so we'll let you go.
It was really fun though. It was at Mandra. Jada's family said to me like, I'm playing in Mandra. Come back to back with me. And I had about a month long of panic attacks, and then and yeah, I just looked really dumb on stage. But it was good fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still just getting like the shakes thinking about how
How was your set at? How'd you find the set at Filth at the court not long ago?
I think I'm slowly warming up to it.
Yeah.
Like I still freeze up and like I don't really look up much. I still even was just doing it in the other room. Like I just can't look up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good fun. It was like really like dipping me into the deep end. I feel like I could do a lot better next time now. I think I only missed like one double. It was really good fun. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I find that like when you get thrown in the deep end, it's so like traumatizing kind of like you just, it's just like all those heads of people and you're like, I don't know how to even to react, but you just get locked in pretty much.
I'm really grateful for it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not going to like scare you or anything, but you think you're going to be prepared, but you get up there and you start getting the shakes again. It happens every time I play.
I was like 10 drinks down and I still get the shakes.
It happens. Like, even still, like, depending what venue I'm at, like, normally the court's fine because, like, you're always with the people.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not as scared to go on stage because I've been, like, you know, it took me 30 minutes to walk up there just trying to get through everyone.
Yeah.
But, like, places like Metros, where you
Yeah.
get, like, a green room to yourself, it's like, last time I played at Metros, I was in there for, like, 20 minutes before my set, just, like, dry heaving over a toilet just because I was so nervous.
Yeah, and that's a big venue, man. Like that was like me with HBF, bro. I was like gonna throw up. Hey,
Yeah.
yeah. I had Kyle like patting my back. He was like, "It's gonna be okay."
I would have shat myself that big. I was played at the Villa not long ago, and I get the same as you. Where I put my head down, don't look up. I'm too scared. And like I was mixing for the first 15 minutes, didn't look up, and then I looked up and I saw like more people than when I started, and I was like, I shat myself. I really did. And then, but like it's like once you see them and like you keep playing and you like you're fine. It's like kind of easier in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but I was like end up dancing and everything, like how it is.
Yeah.
But it's like it's pretty crazy. But I have a question here actually, and it kind of relates to all this. But how would you deal with like anxiety before shows?
I got told a golden rule once, but I guess it's more like a placebo. But Damo reckons like 3 drinks before you go on.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're not drunk. Because I have played drunk before. It's fucking terrible because you're trying to concentrate on not being drunk and then you end up fucking up your set because you're not concentrating on your set.
Yeah.
So but it's like it's enough to calm the nerves. But I think the big thing is like it's more like that act like no one else is in the room.
Yeah.
Type thing. It's like your first transition will always be the hardest and you'll be like shit scared.
Yeah.
But it's like after that, just do it as if you're DJing in your bedroom, like, and I've like lived by that. Like every show I try and like jump around and have as much fun as possible, but it's purely because that's what like gets me through it.
Yeah.
Like a clear mind.
Yeah. See, a lot of people that take their shoes off to make it feel like they're in their room.
I've never heard that.
Yeah,
I've
like,
DJ'd with my shoes off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like iron stuff.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They take their shoes off to make them
That's
like, more
actually quite
comfortable.
smart in a way.
But I'm like, I just dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do your little whatever this is.
Bro, I don't even know what you do. You're just vibing so hard, like you don't even care, eh?
Yeah.
So how did like the whole Bunda thing like start? Like what made you want to get into that, and how the fuck did that even happen?
Bunda started when, it was me and like my close circle. So like outside of Perth, it's like my close circle. So like Katie Akios, Voice Haas, Joaquin, Chico, Via, people like that. It's like my super close circle.
Yeah.
Same with Mike. We like talk like every night.
Yeah.
And Mahia's a part of that circle too. And like the Mahia's mum joke was like floating around. I don't know if you guys saw it, but like all over Twitter, everyone was just like, "Oh, Mahia's mum."
Soup as well.
It was, soup and shit like that. So we were sort of like just like dicking around, and I was gonna make an alias. So like the original Bunda picture was like, I don't know if you've seen the first song, but it's like a red cover with a face on it.
Yeah.
That was like just a screenshot of like a cover Mahia had for a song.
Okay.
and I was gonna call the alias Mahir's mum's Bunda.
Yeah.
And that was gonna be the joke. But the thing is like Mahir's like close friend and shit like that, and he's expressed as well as like, you know, he gets the joke, but sometimes it's like
Too much.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So we thought it would be really mean, and then ended up just calling it Bunda. Akios made Bunda Dub. So while I was making the account, Akios is making the song, and it was just like a virtual riot loop with drums distorted and then a bad phase sample.
Mm-hmm.
And then uploaded it, and I remember sending it to Mahir on Facebook and just like saying dumb shit like happy birthday, blah blah blah, you know, and just send it to him. And then we made like 5 songs that night for the alias. And have you guys seen Explorers of the Internet?
No.
Search that up after, but it's like a big shitpost alias where it's just like a bunch of people have a password and they upload whatever the fuck, and it's just funny.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like that, and then we just made like really dumb shit, like stupid shit. And then one day we were like, we came up with an idea of like, why don't we make a song where it's like a really mediocre first drop, like, you know, the most boring shit ever, and then make the second drop really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And we did a 3-track EP of that, and then on Twitter it got like 300 likes, and we're like, holy shit. Like, and the thing is as well, it was like Windows Movie Maker teaser, like stuff like that. And then I think a week later we dropped the first album.
Yep.
And that was more like a just shit out a song in 24 hours, send it to us type thing.
Yep.
With the close homies. And then after that, just like
Just kept
blew up.
going.
Did you expect it to get that big?
No, I think towards the end, yeah. But purely because like we were like brainstorming marketing strategies.
Yeah.
On like how to get the most clicks.
Yeah. So you were like invested really into Bunda.
Yeah, towards the end. We would sit down and we'll come up ideas. You know how like dubstep's such an umbrella term now, where it's like, you know, like you have rhythm and then you got like tear out, and then, you know, you got like sudden death shit where it's like you can't even fit that into like,
Yeah,
you know, we got so many subgenres, but if you want to keep it real, like I guess that's like a subgenre within itself, or like a subgenre of rhythm.
Yep.
Right. So it's like so many different pockets of the scene, like Aeonics, shit like that. And we're like, we need to insert ourselves in like every single one of these. So it's like we did the sudden death one.
Yeah.
Sudden death shouted us out after that on Twitter. And it was just funny because he released Void 2, and 2 weeks later we released an album called Void 3. It was just like a total rip-off. And then
He didn't care.
no, he shouted it out on
Yeah.
Twitter.
So
Like,
well,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck? That's crazy.
So yeah, and then after that it was like we did Leo Tricks, we did Ominous. Who else?
Bore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bore. We more ripped off like the aesthetic of that and shit.
Yep. Nice.
And then it was just like inserting ourselves into those. Aeonics as well. We did like the Perhaps Foo-Foo.
Yeah.
That was
and
fun.
That
That was funny.
That was good. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah,
So, why did you like expose it?
tired.
Tired.
What tired
Yeah.
of what?
I went Joker mode.
Mike went Joker mode, like, because Trucker Dub like blew up. Marauder played it out. Marauder also ripped it off and made a song.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Yeah, it sounds exactly like it. But he even said as well, like it's inspired by Trucker Dub.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, yeah, there's no like issues.
Yeah,
or
okay,
anything
cool.
Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's just funny, but like from a guy with like who just broke like 1K followers.
Yeah.
He's fucking Joker moding over here because he's getting his tune played out at festivals, and it was for a fucking joke alias. And no one knew it was him. So Mike was kind of struggling with that. It was and then the rest of us was like people like Voiceol and Invective. Voiceol made like 45 songs on the alias.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Invective made like 35.
Yep.
So it's like within a year we released like 180 songs on the alias.
Holy shit.
So yeah, and then me as well, because I got to like do the marketing, whatever the fuck. It's like best time to upload shit is like 1 a.m.
Yep.
So it's like, and I wake up at like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock for work. So I was pulling like all-nighters for the shit, and like when I had to come time to make like a song for it, because every album we made was like within 48 hours
Okay.
of like doing it. So I was like doing all-nighters. I was the only one with the account, so I was doing all the distribution,
Yeah, right.
shit like that. So I think we're all just tired. Like me personally, it's like I'm so happy I don't need to do another all-nighter working on a fucking joke alias.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's like I think everyone as well is like a lot of them deserve like the attention.
The credit for it. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because like Voiceol and Invective specifically, you know, it's like their aliases get slept on. They make insane tunes.
Yeah.
And they're just shitting out songs with this joke alias, and it's like 10 times bigger than what they're doing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Even as well, like to put into perspective, the Bunda account has like we're about to break 900,000 plays in total.
That's fucked.
That's fucked.
Which is like, almost 1 million, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then the Disciple release and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
when I did. Well, I was not expecting that
Neither
at
was
all.
I.
Bro.
Yeah. Did they like ask you, like message you or?
Kinda. Because it's like Bunda, we sort of get like a get out of jail free card for just doing really cringy shit.
Yeah.
So I added the A&R for show, like one of the members of Bandles,
Yeah.
on Twitter on the Bunda account. And I was like, let us release a song, and then I like got every single fucking person to like create a vouch train, and we're basically harassing him to get Bunda to release on it.
I think
Yeah.
you said, "Let me be on you."
Yeah, let me. I said, let me be on you. And then the Disciple Twitter like did like a thumbs up gif, and then Vishal hit the Bunda account up, and it was like send an EP or like send demos, and I said wait, I'll make an EP. And
Yeah.
then like I think maybe a month later, we tried working on that one like properly.
Yeah.
I think a month later we sent through an EP, and then it got postponed. I'm pretty sure to like upload it at the same time as the Lumpaschetti
Yeah.
EP. So it got postponed for like a month and a half, and then it was on Disciple.
Nice.
Wow. Pretty quick turnaround then. That's crazy.
It is fucking crazy.
Should we do the questions we got?
Yep.
I got some more things. We can talk about that after. Some of these questions are pretty average, boys. I'm just saying.
Thank God.
I think on like the Bunda account, it's like you're gonna get people saying dumb shit. The biggest question: how did you get on Disciple? Like,
Yeah.
and it's just like kids that have been making music for 5 minutes wanting to get on Disciple. Like,
Yeah, literally. There's just there's some like this one here just says VANM goated, and it's just capitals. Like, all right, this is a good question. What's the worst part about playing live?
how sore your like limbs are after.
Dude,
I
your
reckon.
back and your neck.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
shins.
Yes. Yes.
I get like the worst shin splints, like, especially as well as like, I don't know if you get it. You know how like you've been swimming for ages and then you go home and you sleep and you still feel like you're in the water?
Yeah.
Sort of get that type of shit.
Yeah.
Like it's like, I feel like I can hear the music or like the vibrations
Yeah.
of like what's happening. Sleeping terrible the day after. Not even being hungover. It's just like,
Sore.
it just feels like you got beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the worst part.
What about you, Mike? Same.
I feel like the mental strain like causes a lot of physical strain. Every time I come off, I'm so like mentally worked up. Like my heart's like pounding and pounding and pounding. And it's just like draining me physically. And then I remember like, for example, the Marauder show, I literally wanted to go to bed as soon as I walked off stage. It was horrible.
Oh fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can understand that. I reckon like the week leading up to it can be pretty mentally, like you're trying to make this set perfect.
Yeah.
And you're spending so much time on it.
Mm.
But I sweat a lot when I mix.
Yeah. Well, the lights are fucking hot.
Yeah,
bro.
lights are hot. Like,
Sorry, lights are
Yeah.
fucking. People don't realize like how hot it is.
Yeah.
Because I was like, when I played at the Villa, it was like, I was like, oh, cool. I'll just wear this jacket. Blah blah blah.
that's probably the worst one for it.
Yeah, the lights are fucking
100%.
hot, bro. My jacket was off within 5 minutes.
No
Like,
fans either, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
at least the court's got a fan sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, court's is like outdoor.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not muggy. It's like places like Villa. Metro City, when they got like a big fuck off setup going on, like when they did that shit with the cubes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
Stage, it's like that was hot.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. True. Yeah.
All right, next question's from Delion. Dicks for fingers or vag for mouth?
Dicks for fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Floppy dicks though, not hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dicks for fingers, yeah.
What are you saying?
I don't know. Both.
Let's give them both.
All right. Artists are buying SoundCloud followers. Is it acceptable or should it be called out?
I think in organic anything, like it's not something to call out because it's something you can spot a mile away, right?
So
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like as well as like the big thing in the scene is like a lot of the time it's not about your following. It's about like, I guess like your level of respect,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? So it's like, if like bigger artists know you and like everyone thinks of you, like, you know, you're a crazy good producer, stuff like that. Like, it's people like some of the people on Bunda, like, I guess like Voicel, for example, right? It's like, I think like on the Voicel account, they had like 4K followers, but it's like, they are known as like one of the like craziest producers ever.
Yeah.
Just like that. People like Neonix, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Neonix has got nothing on like people like Eptic and shit like that, but it's like the level of respect people have for him as like the most like crazy go-to producer ever. So it's like when it comes to like inorganic shit, I don't really care.
Yeah.
It's like if your song has got like 800,000 plays and it's bad, then you know I'm not going to listen to it.
Yeah.
It's like it's the same with other people. You probably won't see it played live, whatever. So if like people want to look good, sure, like it's a part of their branding, but it's like you know it tells a lot about the person.
Yeah. More
Yeah.
number orientated than quality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I saw this guy. He's actually a Perth DJ. I won't say his name, but he's got like maybe 50 followers or something like that. And I went onto his account because I wanted to check him out. And he has this mix on there. And it has like, I don't even know, like 50K plays. And it's like, I'm just so confused. And there's like, it's like plays but no likes kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So I'm
It's-
just like,
it's just play botting.
yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
like,
It's not expensive either. It's like 50K plays. It would have cost them like maybe like $50, $60.
really?
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'd rather like put that money towards new equipment or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then I've always been like big on like organic shit. Like my whole SoundCloud is like organic. I hate repost chains. I hate all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and the thing is as well is like, even if I have a song that flops, it's like, you know, like obviously you got to be your own big critique. And if you think a song's good, then it's good to you, you know, that's
Yeah.
what you should be happy with.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
But it's like, it does paint a picture when it's like, for example, like I released like a tune called Gronk Dub, right? It's only broke like 7K plays, and I released a tune called Hypnotic like a month before, and that's like about to break 30K plays.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, it just paints a picture of like, you know, why it's like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. I'd rather like learn from it than just look good and not learn anything.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
Yep. Favorite tracks from the Insidious squad? I have no idea who the Insidious squad are.
The Insidious squad are like, basically all of them were a part of Bunda.
Okay.
So, Voiceol, Mahir, Via, and Chico.
Yep.
Fuck. I'd say Voiceol, Envy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can both agree on
winner.
that.
That one's fucked.
That's a crazy tune. Via would probably be that new one Via released.
Is it Shut Up?
No. Like it's like sort of drum and bassy.
Oh, I think Spirit something.
Yeah, Spirit Blade.
Yeah.
Spirit Blade by Via.
Mahir Soup. Mahir
Yeah,
Soup.
Mahir Soup.
Yep.
No, Mahir, the like EST 2.0, something like that, the drum and bass one. You know, the one with like the grind
on the
vocals
EP.
over it?
It was like on an EP.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's sick.
That one by Mahir and Jico. Probably the new one, Trauma Device. It's like a really good hardstyle tune, but it's like
Hardstyle.
Yeah. But
Fuck
it's like
yeah. I do love my hardstyle.
it's way different. It's like hardstyle you wouldn't have like sort of heard before. It sounds like person from like X genre made hardstyle, but
Okay.
like it was like really well executed.
Okay. That sounds cool. I have to check that out actually. Dream back to back. So you and someone else.
Neonics.
Yeah.
You say ominous.
Yeah.
It's good choices there. Bunda v Visual. Someone said.
Yeah, Bunda vs Vishal. That's the disciple guy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is Bunda really an old man?
Nah.
Who is that old guy? I mean, you guys explained it, but tell the people.
I don't want to like give his because it's like poor fucker's only got like 2K followers on
building
Instagram. It's like it's genuinely like long story short, there was like he's a like art teacher at a school, right? And one of his students started a clothing brand, and him and the student had like a really good relationship. Like that teacher sort of like broke the student out of his shell, right?
Yeah.
He went on to make like a really good clothing brand.
Okay.
And as sort of like a nod to him, on the first release of the clothing brand, he got his professor to do like the modeling for it.
Oh, dope.
And so yeah, it's just some old dripped out guy. And then it sort of like went semi-viral on Twitter once. Of
Yep.
like, because he just looks fresh as fuck. Like
I actually do recognize that face. Like when I saw it, I was like, I kind of recognize it.
it does look like Bill Nye a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
of. Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, so I just had those saved on my laptop from when I made the Bunda account.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this would be a funny banner, and I took like the 4 photos that I had mashed it into like one thing to fit into a SoundCloud banner. And that was the SoundCloud banner. Because originally it was like the red face as like the logo.
Yeah.
And then we just used that photo over and over again. And that ended up becoming like the Bunda guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not going to like say his name or
Yeah.
Does he
anything
know?
like that. I doubt it.
I hope not. I'll get
Yeah,
season
I
to
hope not.
straight away.
It's not even that. I'd feel terrible. Like, it's just
Yeah.
some poor old guy.
Yeah.
And it's like we've been using his face for this alias. So yeah, that's why I don't want to give his name or anything like that.
Yeah,
Because
that's
if
fair
he
enough.
finds out, I'd feel terrible. I feel a lot comfier knowing that he probably doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fair
fair.
enough. Top 3 back-to-backs you would like to see.
In person, Ominous and Neonics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy together live. What about you?
I'm not sure. Probably like Sizzy Neonics or like
Yeah, that's mine. Sizzy Neonics is my number
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
for sure.
Sizzy and Neonics go hard together. I think so sort of that like side of it, I guess. Like you can do like Ominous and Sizzy or like Neonics
Yeah.
and Sizzy, who the fuck like
Sizzy's like one of my favorites, like ever.
and they're crazy DJs too.
Yeah.
Like as well. Like their production's one thing, but them live is like fucking unreal. Especially like Lee's energy is like
Yeah.
miles ahead of anyone.
Yeah.
It's like a guy that gets into his underwear at Lost Lands and like starts twerking in front of everyone. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I would really love to see Sizzy here at some point. And Neonics actually. Even if it's just by themselves or
They wouldn't be far off, I'd say.
yeah, probably not. I mean, they've been tearing it up over in the States and wherever you. But
Sizzy's in Japan right now.
is he?
Oh, what the hell?
Japan scene's pretty crazy apparently.
I would fucking love to go to Japan and play.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely love it. It's on my bucket list for sure. Like I thought as well. I was meant to go on holiday there soon, but like because they got like strict visa shit going on, we had to cancel.
Yeah.
But even as well, I was like just gonna like go there for a holiday one time and just be like, yo, I've like paid for my holiday, I've paid for like my everything. Just please book me for a fucking show. Like I just want to play. You know, I don't even care about the money at that point. Just the scene there is like some of the friendliest people I've spoken to. They all go ham. Like it's like Rhythm here 5 years ago, those type of shows.
Yeah.
That's like them every weekend. It's insane.
Fuck, yes.
Yeah, I just saw some clips because Avion reposted someone playing his track and I was like, fuck, I would just love to be there right now.
And the crowd reaction and shit, right?
Yeah.
It's like that every tune.
Yeah.
Like
That would be so nuts.
So
Would you
much
say
energy.
Japan's number one, like where you want to play?
yeah.
Yeah.
That or Belgium.
Yeah, oh yeah.
100%.
Oh, yes.
Would you say
Rampage.
Belgium's your number one, Mike?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That'd be so fire. Will there be new Bunda in the future?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We spoke about it. I think like for now we're just taking a break because like towards the end of it, it felt more like a job than something
Yeah.
else fun because we had fun doing everything we did, and then it was like we had plans to do like a collab album. We had asked people to hit us up. We had like a few collabs planned out. We were doing one with like Lumpasketti and shit like that.
Oh, cool.
And it's like we just did nothing. Like we had spoken about it for like 2 months, and I think Invective was the only person that made a song for it. It's like we were just fucking burnt out. And it was like diminishing for like our mains as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then that's when it was like, it was very quick. It was like a few hour decision. I remember like being on the way home from work, and then we were just like, yeah, we're doing this tonight. And then we recorded that video and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it was like, but yeah, we're all just tired. But there'll definitely be Bunda shit in the future. I think as well, like with the Bunda video, such a funny video, and it's like
I was in tears,
Yeah.
bro, when
Yeah.
Via said it.
Yeah.
Well, it's because I'm Marauder. I was like, oh my God. That is
yeah.
so funny.
it's like I think one big thing like music misses is like entertainment.
Yeah.
Right? And that's where I was thinking like that could be the next thing to capitalize on. Like imagine like a Bunda video like every like 3-4 months of just us doing dumb shit over Discord. Like we I don't know if you guys seen it, but Via used to make like golf with friends videos. There was like 3 of them, I think. It was just all of us because we like used to like hang out and play like golf with friends like
Yeah, cool.
for fucking like 6 hours at a time, something ridiculous. And it was like us 4 a.m. sleep deprived, just
Oh,
laughing
God.
at dumb shit. There was a few videos of that and they were fucking hilarious too. But it's like, I thought it'd be cool if like that's sort of what it turns into, is sort of like the entertainment.
Or it's like
you
a
know?
platform more than just like music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that type of shit.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be good. All right. Moving on from music for a little bit. right? Me and Vinny are big into our movies and our TV shows and stuff. I want some favorite movies and TV shows that you're into.
Breaking Bad.
Really?
Nice, good pick.
I wish I was Walter White, to be honest.
Do you watch the side show, the prequels? The lawyer. I don't know what the lawyer one's called.
Better Call Saul. I just saw it. That's so good.
Yeah, and then they brought a movie out as well on Netflix.
I think that's the like right after Breaking Bad ends, and it just follows. I don't want to spoil it, but it just follows really right on after Breaking Bad ends.
Yeah, cool.
Any movies?
I don't really have the attention span for
Yeah.
movies. I'm
Yeah.
so badly ADHD.
No, I'm
That's fair
similar. I struggle with movies. Like, I love going to the cinemas. Like, I wouldn't say they're like my favorite movies in the world, but like the Marvels cinematic universe. It's like I've watched like every single one of those. Like, wouldn't say they're like fucking best movies in the world, but the thing is like the consistency of how good the plot is and shit like that.
And quality, bro.
I'm a huge fan of that for that reason. Like, it's like one really big movie.
Yeah.
Which is like, you know, if it was, I would rate it miles above anything.
I think like just going to the cinema and watching like the CGI on a big screen, like a good quality screen, is way better than going home and watching it like on your laptop or whatever you watch it on.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I love going to movies. I've gone like nearly 30 times this year. Just because like I just like being there, like no one's on their phone, you can't get distracted.
Yeah, and you're forced to watch it too. That's my big thing. It's like if I'm watching it at home or some shit, I'll look at my phone or I'll get up and go make music, some shit. I don't have the attention span for it, but it's like if I'm sitting there, like sure I might be like ADHDing the fuck out, but I'm still watching it.
Yeah. That's why I only watch horror movies really at the cinema, because then actually you get the feel for a horror. Because I swear at home you can legit, bro. I put myself in some shit situations, But like, you just like you go home and like you watch a horror movie, you can easily distract yourself like from a scary scene, and you're like it's not as loud. Like you're in the cinema, it's like rumbling and like you're not going on your phone.
I'm such a pussy with horror movies.
Same, bro. I love them, but I'm a pussy.
I like them, like Trina. No, like even as well, like I'll find myself fucking like hiding behind the pillow, like waiting for the fucking jump scare.
Yeah, one finger in an ear, just so you don't get too scared.
Yeah.
I think because like as a kid, my cousins used to like force me to watch them. So now I'm just kind of like, I remember when I was like 14 or 13, I watched Evil Dead, like the newest one. And like I could tell you right now I had like nightmares for a month. And ever since then, I've never been scared of horror movies because that one just shit me to, like the tears, bro. I was crying.
That's fair. I think like I hate jump scares, like hate it, especially when it's like overdone as well. It's like you take like fucking the Paranormal Activities, all that shit, where it's like spooky, like
and kind of realistic as well.
Yeah,
that's what spooked me the most, because like it felt like it was like real because it was recorded on the Handycam.
Yeah, it's like It's like a category. I think it's called like lost footage films.
Yeah,
like
Blair
that type
Witch
shit.
Project. I think
Yeah, shit like that.
Really good.
But I think like shit like the Evil Dead is like crazy good, because the thing is they don't need jump scares for it to be scary.
It's like
it is a fucking scary movie on its own.
Yeah, legit. Yeah, those cam footage ones. I remember the first Paranormal Activity. That movie cost them $20,000 to make.
Yeah,
and I think they made $100 million.
Yeah, like the first Saw.
Yes,
they had a budget of like,
wasn't it like some college kids? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think I can't remember. It's like I'm probably talking shit, but it's like a budget of like $18K maybe.
Yeah,
it's like I think it like I don't know, back then I don't know how much it made, but it made a fucking lot.
Yeah,
and it's like because it was basically just filmed in one room. Like it was like that bathroom scene.
Yeah,
They got all their like outdoor shit, but like the main bit of it was filmed in like a fucking bathroom.
Yeah. But yeah, like nowadays I feel like a lot of horror movies, they're so like you say, like cliche, like there's like music rumbling and then it's like jump scare you, and it's kind of like, well, this is boring. But now like I feel like there's a lot of movies coming out that are like proper fucked. Like you go then, like I think people like that have actual, you know, struggle like mental health and stuff would actually come out of that movie and like not be the same, like
yeah. There's a few movies. I'm a big fan of like movies that sort of like convey an emotion, right? Yeah. It's like I've watched some like things like Schindler's List.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, it's a fucking awesome movie. But the thing is, it's like you just come out like a fucking different person. What's that? Graveyard of Fireflies. Oh, that's a fucking like, dude. If you want to sob, sad. One of the saddest movies ever. I watched it because I had watched it with some homies like over Discord, and we were just fucking crying like little babies. There's like 5 of us.
Yep.
And I was like, I need to show Mike, Lizzie, and Trina, and we had like a movie night. And like Mike is just like staring at the ground like after the movie. He didn't say anything for like 30 minutes. Lizzie is there just like absolutely sobbing. And then like what were you like? You're sort of a mixture. You're just very like out of it but crying at the same time. Yeah, it's such a good movie though.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I love my like plot twists. Say like that when you watch a movie, and you think what's going, you know what's going on, then it's like this twist, and you're like just so shocked, like your mouth is just open.
Yeah, the Sixth Sense.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
oh, that's
Good
one we should have brought
Yes,
up.
that is
Sixth
one.
Sense.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
last
for
week
that.
we were talking about like our best, like our favorite plot twist movies, or what are the best
It's a really
ones.
good one.
Yeah,
'Cause
that is the plot twist.
That
It
is
catches
sense.
you off guard. Like,
Yeah.
and the thing, it makes you feel like a fucking idiot
Yeah,
for not
legit.
realizing it sooner.
That-
It's the same as Shutter Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just feel like such an idiot. Yeah.
That's
No,
an
a
awesome
good
movie
one.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't think of that, eh?
Yeah, that's literally the plot twist movie. That's crazy. So do you have any like outside of music hobbies that you dive into, or?
Not really. I think I find it hard to obsess or like have passion over something other than music just because I'm so invested in it. Like music's not really like a hobby to me at this point.
Yep.
But it's like for a long time I'd be big on like obsessing over shit for like 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's like there was like a time where I was like tried getting into skating. I was into Rubik's Cubes for a bit. I don't know
Yes, that's sick.
why. I got into Photoshop for a bit, stuff like that, 3D rendering.
Yeah.
Had like a crack at that, shit like that. But basically, like anything that could be like a cool hobby that like sort of has like art or just, I guess like brain stimulation
Skills.
involved. I probably like
Yeah.
obsessed over it for a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. What
But
about
you might.
I used to be like really into dirt bikes, but I like almost died so many times. Like I like popped out my shoulder, or like fucking punctured lungs, like had air pocket around my heart, stuff like that. I was getting really good, but yeah, I just like
Bad
I don't
for your
know.
body.
Yeah, and I started smoking weed, so I stopped going on my bike as much, and yeah, I just like focused on music after that.
Yep. Fair enough. Yeah.
Fun little fact about Mike. It'd be funny content for the podcast. Mike's a reformed Eshe.
I'm not. I wasn't.
Hey, join the
no.
crew, brother.
No way.
No,
Really?
I wasn't fully actually. No, I really wasn't.
Like hat, like
Stussy shirt,
bag,
champion hat.
striped shirts.
Yeah,
I
like,
didn't have the clothes for it. I just had TNs.
that's
I
cap.
just
He
had
got like
TNs.
he's got like a Nautica collared shirt. He's got red TNs.
Yeah, brother.
Can you send a photo?
I got photos where he shaved his head as well.
I did not consent to that, by the way.
I don't know if
I
you-
did, but that's
Oh.
fucked up.
I'll show it to you later, but Lizzie's got a jumper that says like Michael Dubstep on it. It's just a picture of Mike on the back when his head was shaved.
That's crazy because we went through the same phases, it sounds like, because I shaved my head too. And I had like the dirty goatee and like shaved head. I was wearing fucking big baggy hoodies with like Stussy and shit.
I really wasn't that ashamed, trust me.
Mike would tell me
You've definitely
stories
more
about
ashamed.
how he would like bum money at the train station, and it would take him like 20 minutes to save up for a stick.
It wasn't. That only happened like once.
Well, you gotta respect the hustle,
I
bro.
wasn't the one that was mainly doing it. Right?
That's respect, bro. That's the hustle. That's the hustle. Anything for a
Was
stick,
it the
bro.
Mandurah train station?
No, let's just move on.
It would have
No,
been like fucking Clarkson.
All right, we'll move on. Gather yourself, Mikey.
Have a drink, mate. Have a drink.
Yeah, go on.
All right. What do you reckon the most underrated genre is in music at the moment? Like something that doesn't get enough credit.
I reckon it probably gets like a lot more than like other genres, but like halftime. And
Oh,
it's like
100%.
yeah, like
yeah.
even as well, that's such like an umbrella term for a genre now as well, because you got like the sort of the neuro-esque type of halftime. Then you get people like have you guys heard of Copycat?
Yep, I have.
People like Copycat, shit like that, like completely overspoken. Ivy Lab, all that shit. It's like that type of shit. Oh, you got like Shades.
Yeah.
Do you know Shades?
No.
E-Prom and someone else. Can't remember. E-Prom and some other guy. Their duo. Shit like that, I feel like just doesn't get enough attention.
Is that like Rez, kind of?
No, Rez is like mid-tempo.
Okay.
So yeah.
I didn't know.
I don't think you would like halftime.
Okay.
It's you can
I
think
like
of it
halftime.
it is sort of like the hip hop version of bass music.
Okay.
So it's like bouncy or sort of like trap type things. To do.
Yeah. Okay. I get you. Yeah.
So yeah, and even as well like leaks into dubstep. You get artists like Chi,
Hmm.
who he's like got like or did halftime and does halftime, but then he's like does dubstep as well.
Yeah.
And then like the two genres just like blend like in.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. A lot of halftime DJs will either mixed up or produce as well.
Mm.
Yeah, it's kind of like a same kind of boat, really.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what halftime was until I saw Lizzie play. I think it was at. I think she went back to back with Kai
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
at was it Inertia?
No.
Or Immerse? Immerse.
It was
when
Society.
Society. Yeah, when what's his name came?
Nexus.
Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's that type of shit.
It's a vibe.
Oh yeah, it's
It's a
fucking
good
crazy.
opener. Like
Yeah.
it's good to start with. Like you can mix it with kind of minimal stuff as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool.
yeah. I love that genre. That's like what I like focused on for a long time.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I was super into. So
Mm. Yeah. Do you have any questions, Vinny? I got a few more.
No,
but
you go.
good. Okay. So we've asked this question to Nexus Flick and Akira, but I want to get your take on it. I want to know one USB on the planet. Who's you picking?
fuck. Probably, I reckon Ominous. Just because of like I've seen that Conmade music before. I've been in Discord with him making music. He's taught me how to use like Harmor and shit like that. It's like the best way to describe him is like he has no clue what the fuck he's doing, but like just knows how to do it good.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like even you see he does his tutorials and shit like that. He knows like sort of like why it works for him and not like what it's doing.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, he can shit out like fucking crazy bangers within like a couple hours, and I know he's probably just got like gigabytes upon gigabytes of just
Yeah.
unreleased shit.
Mm.
So
Yeah, that's what I was on the Discord with Dasim last week, and he just says like he was just showing me how to like work Ableton, but he's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
yeah,
He's like, I just turn knobs and then hopefully it sounds good.
yeah. Some
Mm.
people are like that.
Yeah.
Like I think Jordan's kind of like that
Yeah.
as well. Like
Mm.
Shocks.
Mm.
I think as well he's similar where it's like he just knows how to like make it for him, and he's been doing it so long that he's just like sort of perfected what he does.
Yeah.
Mm.
But like when it comes to like the the technical side of it,
The theory, music theory.
yeah, the theory of it,
Yeah.
he's not too sure what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's
Definitely
like,
me as well. I
Yeah.
have literally no clue about like most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that's where I'm the opposite. Like that's how I learn is like figuring out why it does what it does, and then I use it. I don't like. I'll still like twist random shit, but it's like I find myself I'll do something I think it sounds cool. And I'm like, okay, what did I do? And I'll
Yeah.
spend like the next 2 hours figuring it out.
Doesn't like Ableton tell you as well when you hover over it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think more of like a perspective of like when I combine this, and this, it's like why is it making that sound? For example, like when you take like a respace, you know,
Mm.
it's like every cunt knows how to make a respace if they've been making music for a bit.
Mm.
But it's like a lot of people might not know why it does what it does.
Yeah.
Whereas like that's what I'm into.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Kind of like music study, kind of, I don't know how to put the words into it. Like you go to like university and you kind of learn about everything.
Yeah. It's like, it's the technical side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. What about you, Mike? What USB you taking?
Well, I wouldn't really take someone's US.
No, if you could
Yeah.
pick someone's USB, like who would you pick?
If you got a free pass.
Probably Sizzy for Sizzy Grease.
Grease.
Nah. I don't know. Yeah, probably Ominous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing.
Mm.
Sizzy really has some good Ominous.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sissy would be like my number 2. Probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Sizzy's. It's pretty good.
Mm.
All right. Well, we're just about up. The last question. Underrated artists at the moment. Any genre that you think.
Oh, I'm going to go on my SoundCloud.
Okay.
I'll pick out some good ones. You do the same. You listen to shit too.
And also while you're there, pick a song of the week.
Song of the week.
Yeah.
I can do that. Song of the week, Madcore D Inferi. D Inferi.
Is that clip you put up?
It's not a clip. It's
What was that one? Was it him?
fuck, it's a crazy song. Sick Cunt. That's a underrated one.
Yeah, sitcom for sure. 100%.
I would say Not really becoming underrated anymore, but Wink.
Yep.
They're sort of blowing up right now. Fucking Joji played one of their songs. Like, Joji did like a DJ set like a few weeks back, and
Really?
yeah, was playing like underground like dubstep shit.
What the hell?
No shit.
Yeah, he played a Wink song.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm like, what the fuck is live? Oh, I'm super into my hyperpop right now.
Hyperpop.
Yeah, Carbine. Lanari's really good.
Oh yeah, Girlfriends is such a sick song.
Yeah. Result, really good drum and bass producer. Kage, I wouldn't say they're underrated. They're more like what I was talking about before. Is like if you ask anyone in the genre what they think of Kage, and they'll be like up here with a constantly got like 3,000 followers.
Is that him?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. 627 monthly listeners.
Um.
Very underground.
So yeah. There's probably a lot more, but I listen to a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm also very picky as well. Like I hate being picky, but I'm very picky with what I listen to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. What
Yeah,
about you?
I'm the same.
I think I just stand by Haas, to be honest.
Haas?
Yeah, voice.
Yeah, voiceover.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know.
So many to choose from, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just want to stay with Haas.
Okay.
And Nerve. I want to
Oh
give a
yeah,
shout out
yeah,
to
for
Nerve.
sure.
Mhm.
They're next up.
Cool. Well, do you have anything else you want to add, Vinny?
No.
I think that's a pretty solid episode.
Yep.
Do you guys want to say anything before you jump off, or shout anything out? You got anything coming up, or shows, whatever?
Nah, nothing we can talk about.
Okay.
We got something coming up,
Okay.
which will be fun.
There you go. Watch this space.
Yeah. So yeah,
Cool.
that'll be good. That shouldn't be too long till it's announced.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm so fucking excited for that one.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
That'll be fun.
But yeah, other than that, no.
Follow the boys up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have the links in the description, SoundCloud, Instagram, all the good stuff.
Thanks for having us. I'm sorry for being
Yeah.
such an anxious wreck.
Nah, you're all right, bro. You're all right. You did well. I'm actually really impressed.
This is the
Considering how nervous you were before, did pretty well, Matt.
yeah. This is the Bunda dynamic, you know, when it's like I'm just fucking like skitzing out and he's like in the corner like cowering, and then it's like when we come together, it's like we just create like dumb shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming on, boys. And yeah,
Thank you.
cheers.
Oh yeah.